Hey there, small business owners. Ever feel like you're always putting off updating your website? For most of you out there, building and maintaining an online presence can be overwhelming. Your day-to-day schedule can greatly impact necessary tasks like keeping your website up to date and planning marketing campaigns to stay competitive. Brand You Love offers monthly packages for website maintenance, marketing campaigns that help keep current customers engaged while attracting new ones, and social media strategies that keep you in touch with your customers. At Brand You Love, we do the legwork for you, so you don't have to. Contact us today at brandulove.com.
Welcome to Desert City. I'm Duke Walter. I play Ellen. Chris Freedom plays Theo. Dean Martin Jr. is Kevyn. And Jazz Abramowitz is our Dungeon Master. Episode 31. Jazz, this was supposed to be a short run, dude, but I'm in it. We had a quick, short recording session this last time. I'm going to get a couple episodes out of it, so this is part one of that session. We are frantically trying to get our way through the subterranean and find the gods Agate before the civilians of Calimport are overwhelmed by the chaos in the streets. I just gotta say, Jazz, as a first-time DM, he keeps coming up with these really cool and fun mechanics, unlike things that I have played before, and I've been playing D&D a long time. Kudos, man. You're really killing it. Like I say every time, we've got a Patreon, we've got a YouTube, we're on all the platforms, so please do all the things that you can do. If you got an extra buck or two, throw it our way. We totally appreciate it. The easiest thing to do is just to hit the likes, hit the subscribes. I know it seems weird. I have a hard time doing it sometimes too, but it really does help people. I'm trying to be more cognizant of that. It doesn't cost me anything. I've been doing a lot more of it, so if you would do it for us, we would be grateful. All right, y'all, let's go have some fun underground. Welcome back to Desert City.
I did put a chart in the source material chat on Discord just to remind everybody of where the progress you had made or not made on topside. And as we do the 20 rolls to figure out what's going on topside, I'll be updating the chart on my side.
Yeah, Cassandra and all of the civilians are going to die. Like
they might.
Feels like it.
They might.
It certainly feels like it.
Just as a final pat on the back, seeking some recognition for finally becoming a full human, I have the map, the chart, and my player sheet all up on my screens.
Fucking A,
I'm
man.
so proud of myself.
And I'm proud of you also.
Thank you.
Also, yep. I chime in. I second that motion.
Savvy.
All votes for praise to Chris. Aye.
Yeah, aye. For he's a jolly good fellow.
I'm here for it.
Okay, let's start with a little recap. Shall we? Shall we start with a little recap? I think we shall.
Yes, please. Yes.
We should.
So we opened at the Spitting Camel right after the meeting, where the trio decided to speak with some of the council members and try and gain some additional support for the journey. After some conversations with the folks at the table, you headed off toward the Glistening Harem and you ran into some lizard folk. You battled the lizard men and found your way to the Glistening Harem for a nice long rest. You then found yourselves ready to go into the subterranean tunnels the next morning, where you were met by Sheeny, who gave you a map and surprised you by introducing you to your travel companions. Eos, Gorn, and Tremor. You were also given some special armor for the journey. Kevyn showed off his new jacket, and Eos said a little prayer for the group. As you started your descent into the subterranea, your allies on the top side started executing their plans as well. You started to make your way through the tunnels, where you ran into some angry Pertions, and after defeating them, you took another long rest, and after a plea by Theo to trust the light, you all leveled up, and that's where we are now. You have woken up, you're in the tiny hut that Morningwood had cast. which has kept you safe for the evening. It is the next morning. You're all feeling healthy and recharged. And you, I presume, are going to make your way towards the goal.
Yeah, I mean, I think we come out of the hut and everybody's packed, everybody's ready to go. There's no time to waste, right?
Right.
It's
onward.
We keep following that path down and to the left. We have a long way to go.
Yep. So as you guys get started, let's catch up with what has happened on top side. We're going to go ahead and do a series of the rolls. You guys can go in any order you want. But Dean will be rolling, or Kevyn, excuse me, will be rolling for Goresh and strength. We'll have Ellen rolling intelligence for Stelamy, and we will have Theo roll wisdom for Brecken. Whenever you are ready, go ahead and give me your rolls.
Hell yeah, Theo. Hell yeah.
Or
no slow rolls this time.
no, it went immediate. So for Brecken, on wisdom, I got a natural 19 plus 3.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Boom.
All right, hold on one second. Here we go. And then let me roll then. 18.
Fuck you.
So
Or shit.
so you gain 5. You gain 5. Or you don't lose any.
That's 4.
4.
4.
To who?
That was for Brecken.
So he's at 304.
No, he just doesn't
296.
lose any ground. He's at 296. Remember, the goal for Goresh, Stelamy, and Brecken is to get down to 0. The goal for Cassandra is to keep it as close to 300 as possible. All right.
So I rolled a 5. One of the things that we didn't define is that at this point, are you going to add points back to the 300 for the difference? Oh no, we just take them away from Cassandra. Sorry, forget I said anything.
Copy that. All right, you rolled a 5. And oh shit. Stelamy, I got a 4. So you gain 1.
Nice.
Nice job. So Stelamy is really still disrupting the supply chain. All right, go ahead for Goresh.
Come on, baby. Here we go. 11.
And 6. So you gain 5 there.
There we go.
All right. So overnight, Topside did their job. They didn't make huge progress, but a little progress forward in breaking down the power of the church. All right. What would you guys like to do?
Let's head off.
Medium speed.
We've passed the Dragon's Eye. Gorn said that we're into, fresh new territory. I think we take it at a normal pace. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, venture forward.
All right. You head past the Dragon's Eye. Go ahead and roll me the survival check.
Theo, do it with advantage. I'll help you with the map.
Where do I find that?
The very last thing in that middle column of all of your...
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 22, natural 19. And then I'll roll with advantage. 10, natural 13, so 22.
Cruising.
Yeah, you are moving really well for the first couple of hours. Anything specific you want to do or play out from a roleplay perspective?
No, I think it's just head down. I mean, I think we're just moving.
We have a singular goal.
Got you. So you are moving right along. Go ahead and give me the next survival check for the next couple of hours.
Again, help action.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, natural 5 for an 8. Thank you for help. Natural 17 for a 20.
Nice.
Boom!
All right. You move again quite a ways. Guys are taking a nice, easy pace through. You stop here and there, let Eos catch his breath. Tremor is chatting you up, trying to learn as much as he possibly can about adventuring and trying to gain and glean as much knowledge as possible.
Does Tremor have any weapons on him or anything?
He does. Yeah. He's
What's he
out
carrying?
Tremor. Pull up Tremor's character sheet here.
Oh my God.
Tremor has a battle axe.
Nice.
He's hauling a battle axe. He's got incredible reach, with his long, lanky arms.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys have traversed quite a ways with your 2 successful survival checks. And you are coming up near, you're going to the left, right? Correct. Which is my right. So you're coming up to that fork in the road. Kind of looks like a triangle with a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you planning to stay left, or are you planning to go to the right of that fork?
Gorn, any advice? Have you been down this way?
I got to be honest with you, kid. I've never been down this way before.
Okay.
Let's go down. If I'm looking correctly, there's a wider corridor. Let's go down the wider corridor.
Okay. You head down the wider corridor. It's been about 4 hours so far. Go ahead and give me a survival check, and then we will catch up with what's happening on topside.
We are staying very alert, listening and watching.
All right. You want me to stay on survival checks?
Yes, please. Help action.
Sam's. A natural 12 for 15. Second roll, natural 7 for 10. So 15.
15's all right, baby. 15's all right.
15's not bad. So you're moving through. Okay, it's a little treacherous, slows you down a little bit. There's some jagged rocks that you got to kind of make your way around. And Eos, as healthy as he is, he still is not as strong as any of you.
Sure.
And there are just some low parts of the caves and the tunnels that Tremor just struggles to get through. But you're doing all right. Okay, let's catch up topside. It's been about just over 4 hours. Let's see how we're doing. Go ahead and all 3 of you give me your rolls.
16 for Stellame.
10. So,
Stellame's doing business.
Yeah, Stellame is really fucking some shit up there. I imagine he's just cutting off resources to the church, and they are struggling with water, candles, food, you name it. They just don't have what they need to continue to keep their foot soldiers healthy. All right, so Stellame drops down to 256. Either wisdom or strength.
Wisdom got natural 5. 8 with the +3. Oh, I get 2 rolls. No, I don't get 2 rolls.
No, you don't. All right, so Brecken struggling a little bit. It seems to be that as he tags the name, it's having an adverse effect at times. So Cassandra goes down by 5. And go ahead, Goresh.
Goresh rolling hot dice here, baby. Here we go.
Big money.
18.
There we go.
18. Yep.
10. So Goresh, wreaking havoc against the foot soldiers, takes a big chunk down off his score. He's at 283 now.
All right, making progress.
All right, so you have gone to the wider corridor on the right as we look at the map. And as you start to make your way, you see the 2 tunnels that are are heading out. So you can either go down those 2 tunnels over to the other side, or you can continue down to the next Dragon Eye. What would you like to do?
Again, we are not trying to explore this every inch of this place. I think we need to slow down a bit. I think we need to go stealth, as you know what I mean, as we see these crosses, because we don't know what might be lurking in and around those places. How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah,
Exactly.
All right. I will say go ahead and give me a group stealth check.
What does that mean?
If 2 out of the 3 of you, if all of your averages are above the threshold, the average of all your scores.
Okay. Ellen rolled a 21.
Nice.
Okay, so we add in our stealth bonus.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Theo rolled a 5.
Plus 9 for Kevin.
19 plus 6. Oh, plus 9?
Plus 9 for Kevin.
Nice.
Okay, I got that wrong. So 28.
28,
Damn.
21. So that's 49 plus 5, 54.
Them some shadow numbers, bro.
So what's that? An average of like 16 or so. So yeah, you guys are largely undetected. I'm not going to roll for your compatriots. You guys are setting the pace here. Go ahead and give me another survival check as you make your way towards the second Dragon's Eye.
All right. Help.
With help.
Natural 16 for a 19. And 13 with a 16.
Okay. You continue to move. It's now been about 6 hours. You can, here you have probably another 2-3 hours before you will need a break. You can push through. You'll just be rolling your survival checks with a bit of a disadvantage.
Did we get all the way down to that Dragon's Eye with no interruptions? That
Yep.
second? Okay. Are
You're
we
at that second Dragon's Eye
Okay.
right now.
So that's like the little island in there?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It's almost more like an octopus there, but whatever.
So, I don't know, what do y'all think? You guys want to take a rest? Eos is kind of looking tired.
I don't think we rest here. I think our best bet is if we continue down and you see that little where it juts off to the east and has those little 2 rooms out to the side. I think maybe we go down there and investigate that and see if we can't maybe potentially hole up in that back corner.
Yeah.
If it's not too dangerous. That way we're off the path. You know, again, we don't know exactly what's there, but when I'm looking at the map, that's what makes sense to me.
Okay. How you thinking, Kevin?
I don't like the idea of getting pinned in like that, though. No escape route.
I always assumed on this map that just because it looks like the end of a room, it doesn't mean it's the end. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Okay. Well, let's get down there and survey it.
Yeah.
And then we'll make a solid decision about where we want to sit.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's proceed with caution and stealth.
Okay. Give me another group stealth check.
Caution and stealth.
24 for Ellen.
Come on,
9.
baby. Keep hitting. 23 total.
Yeah, that's good enough. So you are largely, you're just moving quietly and slowly. You're not bringing attention to yourself. Go ahead and give me the survival check.
Help action.
Gracias.
De nada.
17 and 18.
Okay.
Dude, you're fucking rolling out of your mind today.
Right?
Yeah, I was going to say.
You make it over to the hallway that you can see on the map that's got the 2 little room type areas. Go ahead and if you want to investigate or, what do you want to do? I'm assuming you're going to the rooms to check them out, but do you want to?
Oh yeah, we're searching. Ellen is searching for traps, floor panels, wall darts, trip wires, any of that kind of stuff, just to see if there's something dangerous in that area. We have obviously Theo's prayer to Lathander before we went to bed last night has had some tremendous effect on he's been looking over us all day, I'm guessing.
Love that.
So 16 on investigation.
Okay. So you start looking around for booby traps or anything that, tripwires. It seems pretty clean. You see quite a bit of cobweb. Does not look like there's been much humanoid activity in this area.
I mean, I think if we enchant the area like we did last night, if Eos still has that, I feel okay.
Can I try something?
Yeah, what are you into?
Oh, yes. Please.
So Theo said that prayer last night and we all went to sleep, and in Ellen's sleep he had this very lucid dream, and in that dream he went back to that same memory that Erlani brought up when we all touched the globe together, and felt that wizard's hand on his wrist, and he relived that in the dream again. But this time the wizard wasn't angry. The wizard was almost as if the wizard was gifting him something. And Ellen he's been running it through his head all day long, and there's just been this moat of, not anxiety. Anxiety is not the right word, but it's like he has something. It's like a door was unlocked in some way, and maybe that's partially due to the blessing that Theo brought them from Lathander. Maybe it's I can't really define it, but you see Ellen, he stands there and he takes a deep breath and he closes his eyes for a second, and you hear him mutter something under his breath, and he snaps his fingers, and a small, almost like I guess just he's holding his hand with his fingers kind of all pushed up together like he's holding a crystal in his hand, but instead it's like a mote of fire. And he pushes his hand out in front of him, and that mote of fire just takes off from his hand like a missile straight down that hallway. And how far is that hallway? What's the distance to the end of that hallway?
It's about 60 feet to the back of the room.
That firebolt just, it wipes away the cobwebs and lights all the way to the end of the hallway and hits the wall at the end.
The firebolt explodes and illuminates the walls on each side of the tunnel. It's actually a thing of beauty. It clears away all of the cobwebs, and you can clearly make out just a dirt and stone hall. You can't really see all the way. You can't see the entire room, but you can see the part that it's illuminating, and it looks empty.
Where'd that come from?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
So much for stealth.
Well, it wasn't loud.
But we're all clear.
Someone just flashed the camera in the dark hallway.
I didn't think about that.
I picture Jazz sitting there with a steering wheel cover on his head. All right. Yeah, let's go check it out. Investigation.
Yeah, let's make our way down the hall.
Yeah, you make your way down the hall.
Wait.
And you get to...
We've never seen Ellen do anything of this sort before, have we?
No, not quite like that. You've seen me do magic, though.
Okay. Yeah.
You've seen me do a variety of magic up to this point.
Right.
This is just new magic.
Well, and what you may not know is that I've been friends with Ellen for a long time, and I'm the friend that tells him he has more magic than he has. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
I had faith that there was dormant stuff there, so like it's just me swelling with pride.
Yeah, I give a wink to Theo and 23 on investigation as we go down the hall.
There is nothing that you can see, but give me a straight luck check. Ellen.
Everybody?
Ellen.
No, just me.
Ellen.
I don't even have that written down.
It's just a D20 roll.
I'm not telling you what the consequence is.
4 in complete Ellen style. 4.
Bro.
I'm so happy about my little magic trick.
Feeling real good about yourself.
God. Okay.
As the dice will do, they fucking slap you back down to the ground.
So funny.
They bring you back to reality.
As you start heading down the hallway, it seems that the amount of heat that has been pushed out from your firebolt has created a bit of disturbance, and you can hear some rumbling, sort of like rocks falling.
Like rocks falling above us?
Like somewhere near you, not in the room you're in.
Further down the hallway? Or behind us?
Behind you.
Am I the only one that hears this?
No. So it's almost like, imagine you have cast this spell. It's not particularly loud, but it's got that kind of heat sound as it travels through the air. And then 2 seconds after it lands on the back wall and illuminates that wall, behind you, you hear a low rumbling of what sounds like falling rock, almost immediately.
Turn around. Run.
All right. Yeah.
Run towards it?
I say we get out of this hallway and run further down to get away from this. If the rock is coming out behind us in the cavern in which we were already in, none of us want to get trapped in this hallway, in this room. Run.
Out into the
Trapped.
Right.
So you start running towards, I assume you want to stay on that kind of left-hand side. So you come sprinting out of the corridor. Everybody roll me a dex save. Rocks are starting to fall all around you. The cavern is starting to cave in.
Oh, God bless.
10. 11 minus 1.
19 for Ellen.
Kevin's got +4.
No, you're +6 to dex save.
6 + 6, 12.
12. All right.
Real quick, these saves, have they gone up as levels have gone up? Because all my information here is wonky. Yeah.
Saves are different from checks. So if you are proficient in dexterity, then your save increases, right? Otherwise, it's just whatever your normal check is. So for Theo, likely he is proficient in wisdom and maybe strength. I'm not real sure. I am proficient in intelligence and dexterity. Kevyn is proficient in, I think, charisma. No, yours is also intelligence and dexterity. So if Jazz says, hey, just give me a dex check, then you just roll your dexterity with your normal modifier. But if it's a saving throw and you are proficient in that skill, then you get an additional bonus on top of it.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So, Gorn and Ellen both pass. Theo, what was yours again? 14? Something like that? Or no, it was less.
I had to reset the page. I think it was 10.
10. You fail. Eos fails. Tremor fails. And Kevyn, as soon as you make the move to try and avoid some rock, the ring that Cassandra gave you so many moons ago for helping out, it starts to glow. The ring that Cassandra gave you many moons ago starts to glow. It allows you to re-roll one dex save. You may re-roll if you would like.
It sounds like half the party has failed to save. I'll stay with them.
You choose to stay with. So basically now, Ellen
Theos is on that side, right?
Yep. So Ellen and Gorn have gone about 30 feet. The rest of you only were able to make it about 15 feet. And the rock is starting to fall at a quicker pace. For this next round, Ellen and Gorn will roll unencumbered to keep moving if you would like. The rest of everybody, whatever you roll, subtract 5.
Oof.
Are we rolling dex checks or dex
Yep.
saves again?
Rolling dex saves again.
Good God, how much of this rock is coming down? Shit.
It's starting to cave in.
7.
Yikes.
11 for Ellen.
Okay, Kevin's going to go to Morningwood and try to help him along.
Okay.
Is that going to bring me down even further? Or
I just had Morningwood re-roll. It did not help.
okay. Hey, -5, you said?
Yep.
But with the plus.
Yep.
Okay, so 12 total again. God, 2 12s.
So the rock is starting to cave in, and ultimately you won't be able to continue to go left. It looks like you can avoid the rocks, but you'll have to veer off to the right. So you'll have to head inland
Savvy.
if you want to avoid the rock. Or you can stand there and get crushed by the rock. It's up to you. This is Desert City, a D&D5E actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm your Dungeon Master, Jazz. Theo is played by Chris Freedom. Ellen is played by Duke Walter. Kevyn is played by Dean Martin Jr. TTRP Theater is a group of actors, artists, and gamers from all walks of life that play a diverse set of games in a diverse set of styles. We have a wide array of content available for free on YouTube. Search TTRP Theater and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter at TTRP Theater. We'd love to hear your feedback. Comment on YouTube or tweet about the show using hashtag RenCityPod. That's RenCityPod. Or follow us at the same handle, at RenCityPod. Be good to one another. See you next time.